I have due loyalty.
What a beautiful day it's
You
been.
see the tie on the.
Perfect. Patricia.
Then Jay,
Oh, I know.
You know.
when I took over Judge Nelson's courtroom, he said, I'll leave that Michigan, the actual Michigan flag. And I said, well, I'm gonna restore it with the actual state of Michigan.
Yeah, there you go.
Once Jay became a Laker, we kind of.
I know it courtroom.
Yeah.
I had my Detroit Tigers one on until lunchtime and I had to get this one out of the car.
So folks that aren't attending in person are just gonna watch the YouTube channel?
Yeah.
So they're not gonna come into the waiting room?
No,
Oh, I hope
I'm not, no, I didn't give anybody.
I hope not.
No.
All right, well, let us know when you're ready to roll.
Yeah, we're just, Jim, Casey and her family, so you haven't seen the baby yet.
I haven't.
She'll wanna run around.
I'm disappointed you didn't ask me to do the christening.
So I'm at Clark Hill.
Sorry, Father Tim beat you.
He's
so greedy.
I like the judge part. But no, it's been great. It's in the Lansing office. It's great. It's a smaller office, but I got the big front small office. So
I was gonna say.
Jim, how you doing?
John,
how are you? Good to see you.
Jay, did you say you already have a job?
Yeah, at Clark Hill in the Lansing.
It's been a year, year and what?
What's the-
6 months?
So they're a full service law firm, but I'm in education.
Is she shy? Will you come to the judge?
Yeah, I really, it's not what. Coming in, that wasn't.
She knows it well.
Yeah.
She's not used to anybody besides me with everything going
Yeah,
on.
if you had a
so.
necklace, she would be very.
Other side representing.
All right, let's.
What's her name?
Cecilia Grace.
Cecilia Grace.
She did. I had to wake her up to get her here.
Well, let's
She's not quite up to full speed, but she's ready to run. You ready? Ready.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
All right.
If you folks are all comfortable with each other having masks off, take your masks off.
You can take your mask off.
All right, let's do this.
Is this everyone? Look, I love your necklace.
Yeah.
Is it a gummy bear necklace?
Yeah.
All right. Now you guys can just have a seat and,
Hello.
Good to see you.
Cecilia,
Boy, they get grown up, wow.
I know, right?
just stand there. No.
It's the peanut gallery.
Right. Look at TV. Joe.
Now they're quiet.
See, I looked at all of our photo albums from back in our day.
Do you want to get in and I'll take your script?
I'm ready. Sure, as long as they don't come. I can wing it. We'll get it later.
Too late.
Okay. And a good one to get is when he's actually signing.
Yeah.
All rise. Fourth Circuit Court is now in session. We have the Honorable Judge, no, I shouldn't say it together, the Honorable Judge LaFlamme, Judge McBain, and Judge Jordan.
All right.
Presiding, I guess.
You may be seated. Richard, go ahead.
We'd like to welcome you all here today for this extremely important occasion when our good friend and John's former law clerk officially is admitted to the bar of Michigan. So who is moving his appearance today?
We both are, Your Honor.
Please state your appearances and present your motion.
Thank you, Your Honor. Andy Fleming, on behalf of the new applicant and admittant, James Joseph Fleming.
James B. Fleming on behalf of the applicant, James Joseph Fleming. First, Your Honor, I would like to deviate from our normal rules and allow photographs to be taken during this joyous occasion, if you don't mind.
So granted.
So you may whip out your phones.
Please. Yeah.
And please feel free to move about the courtroom.
Other photographer. Okay, thank you.
Madeline, could you stand up also over here and get different angle pictures like you do on TikTok?
It's important.
It's probably the most
Exactly. Feel free, thank you.
You can get up close in person.
With that said, Your Honors, before we make a formal motion, I think I would like to say something. If you would like
No,
to
you
say
go
something, please
first.
go
No,
ahead.
you go first.
Thank you. James,
Are you recording with them?
I'm going to.
before I welcome you into this honored profession, we know how hard you worked. You worked for 6 years to get to this point, to be able to take the bar exam, to be able to pass the bar exam. Your Honors, for my divert. He didn't do 7 years like most of us. He went through an accelerated program because he worked so hard to get there, because you always had your eye on the prize.
There's so many distractions available.
Exactly. Especially like football and other things going on, but you still kept focused for this day and this moment, and you worked your tail off. And we know that, we recognize that, we understand how difficult that is, and we're proud of you for doing that. But also, even though you studied for the bar, took all those exams, as we've said many, many times growing up in our house, every day is a final exam, because every day we're dealing with real people, real issues, real things that matter, and that is important. But you also can't let that stress you out to the point where the practice of law doesn't become enjoyable anymore. It must always be enjoyable. And by delving deep into the issues and representing your clients and being respectful to the court, opposing counsel, opposing parties, and your clients, you'll learn to enjoy the practice of law. Hopefully, not to the extent that it becomes your jealous mistress. That's an old saying in our family, passed down from my dad, that the law is the jealous mistress. But enjoy the law, enjoy the jealous mistress, enjoy your time with it, because it does offer a lot of emotional rewards. So, with that said, if you would like to say something or
I would.
make the formal motion.
I will. Thank you. You know, I'm very proud of you. I hope that in the years to come, you remember how happy you are today. I hope you're always excited as you are today. I hope you always know how proud we are of you, and that you feel the love of your family, no matter what. We know the road you've traveled, how hard you worked. And actually, the bar exam itself was a little anticlimactic, given everything that came ahead of that. And I want you to always work hard, be diligent. I want you to always do what's right and not what's easy. I hope you are always zealous in your advocacy. I hope you remember to be civil. As you can see, this is your life. These are the people you're going to live your life with, whether it's here or in Lansing or wherever else the practice of law takes you. Do your work, be ready. And what I would say to other people, and then punt, but you're always ready for the punt, being the long snapper that you are. So I'm proud of you. So I would ask the court to our petition, grant our petition for the entry of James Joseph Fleming into the practice of law in Michigan.
With that said, I would like to read into the record the letter from the Executive Director of the Michigan Supreme Court Bar of Law Examiners. It is from Lansing, Michigan, dated October 27th, 2020. To the courts of record of Michigan, greetings. The State Bar of Law Examiners, pursuant to the statute in such case made and provided, has examined applicant James Joseph Fleming of Jackson, Michigan, and has found this applicant to be of full age and possessed of sufficient learning in the law, moral character, and ability to enable this applicant to properly practice as an attorney and counselor in the courts of this state. This applicant's admission to the bar of this state is therefore recommended. The Board of Law Examiners of Michigan, signed by Mary Beth Graff, Executive Director. Would the court like me to present the letter to the court?
You may approach.
Thank you. You can check it over, make sure it's right.
It certainly looks very official.
We'll have it marked and received by Teresa Bunch.
Based on that, we move for the admission of this applicant's request to become a member of the State Bar of Michigan.
The Honorable John McBain will be administering the oath today.
Jay, can I have you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
And would you state your full name for the record?
James Joseph Fleming.
Okay, and will you follow after me? I do solemnly swear or affirm
I do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Michigan.
and the Constitution of the State of Michigan.
I will maintain the respect due to courts of justice and judicial officers.
I will maintain the respect due to courts of justice and judicial officers.
I will not counsel or maintain any suit or proceeding which shall appear to me to be unjust,
I will not counsel or maintain any suit or proceeding which shall appear to me to be unjust,
nor any defense except such as I believe to be honestly debatable under the law of the land.
nor any defense except such as I believe to be honestly debatable under the law of the land.
I will employ for the purpose of maintaining the causes confided to me
I will employ for the purpose of maintaining the causes confined to me
such means only as are consistent with the truth and honor,
such means only as are consistent with truth and honor,
and will never seek to mislead the judge or jury by any artifice or false statement of fact or law.
and will never seek to mislead the judge or jury by any artifice or false statement of fact or law.
I will maintain the confidence and preserve inviolate the secrets of my client,
I will maintain the confidence and preserve inviolate the secrets of my client,
and will accept no compensation in connection with my client's business except with my client's knowledge and approval.
and will accept no compensation in connection with my client's business except with my client's knowledge and approval.
I will abstain from all offensive personality
I will abstain from all offensive personality
and advance no fact prejudicial to the honor or reputation of a party or witness,
and advance no fact prejudicial to the honor or reputation of a party or witness,
unless required by the justice of the cause with which I am charged.
unless required by the justice of the cause with which I am charged.
I will never reject from any consideration personal to myself the cause of the defenseless or oppressed,
I will never reject from any consideration personal to myself the cause of the defenselessness or oppressed,
or delay any cause for lucre or malice.
or delay any cause for lucre or malice.
I will in all other respects conduct myself personally and professionally
I will in all other respects conduct myself personally and professionally
with the high standards of conduct imposed on members of the bar as conditions for the privilege to practice law in this state.
in conformity with the high standards of conduct imposed on members of the bar as conditions for the privilege to practice law in this state.
Okay. All right. Well, I'd like to defer first to my colleague, Judge LaFlamme, for some comments that he might have.
Well, first of all, on behalf of myself and my fellow judges, based upon your successful completion of all of the requirements of the Board of Law Examiners and the administration of the oath, I'd like to welcome you to the State Bar of the State of Michigan. Now only are you a member of the Fleming family, you are now officially a member of Jackson's first family of law. Jay, it's been a pleasure to know you, especially the time we spent across the street in the basketball court. He's got a great little jump shot. I know from the fine examples you've had to learn from in your two parents, and from watching you and seeing you around the courthouse, that you are going to be a wonderful addition to the bar in this county. I certainly look forward to seeing you in my courtroom. Congratulations. Welcome aboard.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Well, Jay, I just want to say it was a special privilege and pleasure to have you as my law clerk in my courtroom. I can say that he was, without question, the most academically gifted of all of my law clerks, and that spans almost 20 years. I mean, he wrote beautiful opinions that he was able to assist me on, and more importantly, he was just adored by my staff. And that's not always easy to do, and they've seen a lot of clerks come and go, but you were always their favorite. You know, and I want to say, you know, reflecting too, I think your grandfather would be very proud today. And him and I shared a somewhat similar track. I mean, his moorings were in the prosecutor's office for many years, and he went on to become a state senator, and he came back to become a circuit judge. And I got to meet him and work with him and appear in cases in front of him, and I just know that he would be very proud today to see you and see that legacy that really started with him in the law today. So I just wanted to say that. So I know however track you do, you will make a great impression on the law, and I know your parents must be very proud. In fact, I was thinking years ago, Jim called me over and they're having a function. I think I was chief assistant prosecutor at the time, and he came over and he gave your mom a new Mustang, you know, and I go, wow, that's a pretty special gift, man. Gosh, I wish I had a new Mustang to give her too. But anyway, he picked your mom. But it was kind of a fun party, and there were a lot of your family and friends there of the family, and so it's just a real pleasure to watch you grow up and watch you excel, and I know you're going to make a wonderful contribution to Michigan's legal community.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Congratulations, Jay, and I'm sure that it's very moving for you today to stand here in your grandfather's former courtroom with your parents by your side, who are not just clearly great parents, but they're wonderful attorneys who practice law with integrity and respect. And in a lot of ways, when I was appointed as a judge, I was very young and inexperienced, and they were very kind and in a lot of ways taught me what it was like to be a judge. So I think those are all important things to consider. I'm very happy for you. I think you're going to be a great addition to the bar, and I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Any family members have anything that they'd like to say? Creditors, anyone else is here today?
Speak now or forever hold your peace. Oh, wait.
You're very proud.
I'd like to say something, if I may, Your Honors.
You may.
Of course.
Don't forget, you got people out in YouTube land.
Your Honors, family, friends, those with us virtually and in our hearts, I stand before you today filled with immense gratitude. I am thankful for so many people. They are the reason I stand here today. I am thankful for the people that I have worked for and with. They have shaped not just my professional life, but my overall person by their friendship and example. I'm thankful for all my wonderful friends, spanning many years, teams, schools, places, and personalities. They continue to be a source of comfort, joy, and strength for me. I am thankful for my family. I'm thankful for all my aunts, uncles, cousins. I'm also thankful for my brother John, sister Casey, brother Aaron, and my 3 nieces, Madeline, Harper, and Cecilia. They have loved and supported me through good times and bad, and I am forever grateful to them. I'm thankful for those that have come before me. My grandparents, Shanna Franson Fleming, Joseph Delaney, Mona Bassing Delaney, Alice Harris Fleming, and the Honorable James G. Fleming. They have loved me and sacrificed for me before they even knew me. While not all of them are physically here today, they're always with me. Being here today in my grandfather's old courtroom means the world to me. And I know he and my Aunt Kelly have the best seat in the house. Finally, I'm thankful for my parents. Throughout my life, many people have asked me if I wanted to be a lawyer because of them. In many ways, this is true. My entire life, I've wanted to be just like them. Not because of what they do, but for how they do it. Because of their hard work, integrity, and their willingness to put others before themselves, they have not only inspired me to be a lawyer, but to be the best version of myself. If I amount to even a fraction of what they stand for, I know I will be successful as an attorney, but more importantly, as a person. I'll give you my best. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Doesn't he have to pay a fee or something?
I think he already did.
Did he?
Not to us.
Did you? I did it. I did it.
He probably has to Venmo.
He really does have, they're gonna be closed. I think
I have a check here.
You would like me to pay that check now
Is it, what does he make?
and sign the book?
It's just to the clerk.
I think there is a book he does sign.
Yes, he's got to sign, but I don't know about the fee. I don't know
Money.
if we can just take the.
We're gonna waive the
I'm-
fee. based on-
Put the check in the mail. We'll see in a couple weeks.
We'll be able to pay until Monday. I'll pay.
Yeah.
When I come on Monday,
Okay.
We'll see if that needs to
It's
get
at the
paid.
county clerk's office. It's a motion fee that you pay.
Oh.
It's $25.
Sure. When I come.
When you
I
come to
get-
pick the stuff up, you can.
Yep.
Yep, because she'll need a copy of
Yeah,
it.
you probably do an affidavit of indigence if you're like most
Hey,
Right?
Not it ever works.
Yeah.
Not it ever works.
No.
Not anymore.
So when you get that Monday, just go there first and
Okay,
then come
all
over.
right, so I'll pay it on Monday when I get your paper.
Thank you.
So now you have, thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Congratulations.
So,
Thank you.
You gotta sign, and you gotta get pictures of you signing.
Are they gonna, is he gonna get up there with the judges?
Yeah, we'll get a picture of that too, here. You
Yeah.
gotta
Yeah,
sign.
do you want to get,
And then we get-
Jay, why don't you come on right up here when they get done with your picture signing up here on your granddad's bench? and-
Appreciate you guys sticking around.
Thank you. On
Friday
a
afternoon.
nice Friday afternoon.
It was an honor to be here. Thank you for including me.
I wouldn't have missed it. Another chance to get into the Fleming family picture album.
Photo album.
And this one is your oath of return.
That's a good one.
So I
So-
did.
We went digging through
I
the
know.
photo
And
albums
then you can
the other day,
You can take a
finding
picture of the page.
1989
That one does say.
and 1994.
You tell them about our swearing in
We
here?
got one more signature.
Yeah, we got the pictures out.
His was with his dad, Judge Britton, and Judge Perlow. Judge Grant and Judge Perlow swore me in, because your dad had already gone to Florida.
Kelly didn't play these boards.
Father Kettleberger
Yep.
Yeah.
is here.
They weren't really quality pictures because back then we had cameras.
Right, right.
And shoulder pads. I had shoulder pads.
Right.
Jay,
So I
you
did
get a
the
picture.
adoption,
Yeah.
adult adoption.
Oh, we'll get pictures.
Thank you so much for being here. Oh, thanks so much.
Oh, wait, I
I'm
missed
in
it.
their family
I
album.
love it. I think that's
Here we
awesome.
go. I have to go do some DVDs.
Thank you.
Thank you, Laura, very much.
So glad I
She's
didn't
gonna pick up.
mess that oath up. I thought a couple of times. Thank you so much.
Jay, what's lucre
Do
mean?
it on Monday.
Green.
Yep, because
We try to get rid of
What was
that.
the other one? Involuntary?
And volatile.
Violet.
Violet? Remember that? Look at that, all just came flashing back.
Dad gave me a heads up on the lucre, I think. when I
He
was-
actually, Jay,
It's like, oh,
Jim actually has
I know, you're
the
a
transcript from his swearing in. So.
I didn't have
Lynn-
video back then.
Lynn was sitting,
Mine's on a
Right
videotape. I don't
there.
know that I could ever even.
and I was looking at my picture, I'm like, who is that sitting over there? And he's like, that's Ron. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's Ron. And Nancy Crocker, when Jay and I both signed the book, Nancy Crocker was sitting up there.
Susan probably.
Hey, she have a seat, let's get this one picture.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Have a seat right
We
there,
don't have any pictures like
Maybe
that.
it's foreshadowing.
and we'll get behind you. Come on, Susan.
If you don't mind.
Come in here, so we got it framed here.
All right, well, you got the fanciest phone.
I do, that's why you guys just get back.
Oh.
Perfect. Usually we only let little 5-year-olds. We're making special exception.
You bang the gavel still.
I couldn't impose.
You say, I want to see this, the bulletproof kick plate down there.
You have one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sure,
Oh,
oh, yeah.
I don't even have one. Don't tell anyone.
When they made it, they made a little replica of it, where they gave it to my dad, and they shot into it, and you could see the different slugs into the steel.
Did you have this answer, Judge Grant? Have it?
No, my dad had it.
Oh, your dad had it?
He was the first one in this courtroom. So when they built the courtroom, they went and got they put the steel in there.
Have you heard?
I don't even have one. Kind of makes me want one, because that's the first place I'm gonna crawl.
No, serious.
I agree.
That is that thick.
And they shot into it to make
They
it.
shot into a piece of it, they put a piece of wood up, they put a piece of steel up, and then they shot into it like a 357, 9mm.
That sounds kind of.
And you could see the dents in it.
Oh my gosh.
And so I don't know what it was, maybe a 45 didn't even go through, but it made a dent, a little bit of a dent. You should keep that back there.
And all of a sudden, Benny Pool starts playing Mustang and Carter and Jim.
They put a password, password in your
And
mouth.
Bob Smith, our accountant,
And then you're supposed to start tying, but once you start the test, you had So then, when the website wasn't
Well, I never forgot that.
So whenever he said,
Other
so I proved it and I.
Well, we had an hour for each test, we just had less time.
The whole time driving.
Which is, I mean, fine.
You said it, you couldn't even get it up.
Yeah. That's what, she normally
Thank you.
never does that. That's why he's like, Albert, what do you not,
Especially
well,
when
like
they
your,
do, don't ask them.
ring on her, this is the time where she's gonna do it. Nope, John, like, what are you doing, like,
Called us.
but you're working, you're still working very. Yeah, but
Yeah.
for us that Harper actually offers body training, I drive there.
Well, they told me it's fun. Every morning.
But yeah, so those were John's, I'm sure John's either passed away or.
Some other pictures and then.
So the only thing I regret is he's not practicing. Jay's gonna need to recover for the weekend, so he'll come in on Tuesday.
So got another one coming up.
Trying his way to Hawaii.
Where's Lansing the first time?
I mean, I know that.
That is great.
That's why I said it was fine.
They-
I'll spread the news.
They have some in Detroit also, don't
They
they?
have Detroit,
Yeah.
Birmingham,
Well, actually,
Grand Rapids, a bunch of Chicago, Florida, Texas, California.
You get the benefits
They're
of
gonna need
big
it
law,
two
which are
turns.
the small office. 20 attorneys.
But not today.
That's thank you.
Yeah.
They say,
Just gotta hold the occasion.
Oh, that's what I did. That's what I'm praying to. That's what
So many good lawyers that you're working with.
yeah, he's got. And he used to get
That used to be up our old neighbor.
Yeah. Yes. All right, thank you, Judge. Appreciate it. Thank you again, appreciate it.
Enjoy all the celebrations this weekend.
That's the best weekend.
I know it.
Even though it's so warm.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,